Hi guys, welcome back to the Kit and Krysta show. We are very excited today to do part 2 of Nintendo Treasures.
We got a lot of them.
We do. There's a lot.
We got to show them off to the world. The world needs to know.
Yeah, and I think this was our first video that we put on the Kit and Krysta channel.
Yeah.
So it's been a while.
Couple months, yeah.
So we thought it might be time to revisit. If you missed the first video, we will link it so you can see part 1.
Yeah.
But yeah, you and I worked at Nintendo, and you've been at other gaming companies as well for over a decade, and we've collected a lot of stuff.
You just get a lot of stuff.
Yes.
A lot of it's very cool, so we're going to share it with you.
Yeah. So the first thing. All right. I have a new view on the world, which is the ultimate gaming collectible is not, a retro game. It's not a sealed game. It's not a signed something or other. Yeah.
Business cards are the thing.
They are a status symbol because that means that you met that person.
You actually know that person, like met them in person.
Yeah.
And the people who are getting them are not, regular, fans or anything. It's like business associates like us.
Like us.
Like us, yes.
Very professional.
So we have some really incredible business cards that we dug up.
Why don't we go with the Pokemon
We are
ones
carefully
first?
covering up the sensitive information.
Okay, one at a time.
Let's start with the Pokemon ones here. Yes, go first.
This is the Mr. Omori's.
Right.
The card, I'm going to just read you the card.
Okay.
Game Director, Development Department.
Yeah.
Management.
Cool. Game Freak. Yeah.
Game Freak.
And what is the Pokemon he has? Oh, he's got Executor.
He's got Executor.
Great.
Executor, yeah.
Yes.
These are really cool. And which one you
We've got a couple of Game Freak. Yeah, we're just going up the Game Freak food chain here. I have Ken Sugimori, who is the art director for Pokemon. He kind of created the visual design of a lot of the original Pokemon and is still very closely involved. I did meet him when I went to Game Freak once.
Yeah, that's right. You went to Japan.
And I met him, and I actually have a video of him drawing Oshawa.
Oh my gosh, so amazing.
Just like to see him do it in person was like so effortless, amazing.
He must have drawn them like millions of times. It's like muscle memory almost, right?
You think like the impact that he has had on the world?
Yeah.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
And then you have one more.
Yeah, and Bulbasaur is his.
Yeah, he has Bulbasaur,
so
right?
Cute.
And then a lot of these business cards, Japanese on one side, English on the other.
Yeah.
Please use 2 hands.
And receive with 2 hands, yes.
Learn all of the etiquette.
It's very important, actually.
All right.
I have the man himself, Mr. Masuda.
I thought you Pikachu? You got Pikachu's business card?
I got Pikachu.
Wow.
Well, it is Pikachu. It's Pikachu and Pichu, actually. It's very cute.
Mr. Pika.
Mr. Pika and Mr. Chu. It simply says director, but we all know who he is, okay?
Right.
Yeah, pretty awesome that we have sort of this trifecta of Pokemon
and
Game Freak business cards.
Something I have never seen on a business card is
Braille.
they all have Braille, which is so
cool.
unique.
I love this. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the cards are like very like well made.
Yeah, these are
like
very
classy.
crisp and classy.
So they're going back in their protective sleeves after this.
And
you have one more kind of a cool one.
Yeah, I do have one more. This is from my Konami days. This is of Michiru Yamane, who is the music composer for a lot of the kind of later half of Castlevania games under Iga. And she's incredible. And this business card, this must be like a custom art piece that was made by, there was kind of a similarly iconic artist who worked on Castlevania, and it's possible that she did this. You can see there's like a keyboard kind of scarf thing going on here.
It like represents like the composer.
Right, and then on the other side it says composer with a little, music note.
I love all the little details.
Calls out Castlevania on there. So yeah, this is a really neat one too.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, on to our next treasure.
The next set of treasures.
Next?
What do you want to do next?
Why don't you do this one? This has such an interesting story behind it.
Yeah. Okay.
This is literally one of a kind.
This is one of a kind.
I can guarantee you another one of these does not exist. You're like, what is this? This is a kid's book.
This is a children's book. Okay, so let's back up here. You can see a signature on this book. I'm not sure if you guys can read it. We'll do a close-up, but this is signed by Mr. Kamiya of Platinum Games.
Yes.
And we worked very closely with Mr. Kamiya on a game that you guys might remember called The Wonderful 101.
Yeah.
And we did a really cool panel with him at, I think it was PAX West,
That right?
right?
Yeah, yeah.
And so, yeah, it was one of those really cool developer trips where he came from Japan to hang out with us. We did the panel, we did like, you know, interviews, and he had some fan meetups. So it was a cool, like, spend 4 days with Mr. Kamiya kind of a thing, which was amazing because he's awesome. And we were asking him, you know, what inspired the Wonderful 101. If you guys remember that game, it's like basically you kind of like gather.
They come together.
You come together, and the whole point is like you're stronger as like 100 people versus like one person.
Right.
So he said that he was really inspired by this children's book called Swimmy, which is about just that. It's about these fish that basically, you know, when they have to face this like bigger enemy. And so they've decided to just kind of form together into one like giant fish horde. And then that's how they end up defeating the enemy. And he said this was the inspiration behind the game. So Kit and I went to a bookstore.
Well, I remember he wanted it as a prop for the panel. And he's like, well, I don't have this book. Do you think you can find it? So I was like, so we ran to like a Barnes & Noble or something, and they had it.
They had it. We found the book.
Yes.
He used it as a prop during the panel, and then I asked him to sign it, and he let me keep the book.
Yes.
So
Really
this
cool
is such
story.
a cool memento from that really amazing trip. And yeah, we had like so many fun, you know, just fun memories of hanging out with him eating.
Right.
He's a big eater as well, which is always my favorite. It's like taking them to eat. There was a lot of carbonara lunches and pizza, and it was so much fun. But this is certainly a one-of-a-kind item.
That's
It was
amazing.
so kind of him to sign it for me. And yeah, so cool.
Well, why don't we stay on the sign stuff while we're here? I worked pretty closely on the 2 Donkey Kong Country games by Retro Studios.
Yeah.
And at the end of both of those projects, they asked me, like, hey, when you get the game, send in your title sheet and we'll sign it. And I was like, oh gosh, you know, I don't want to, you know, put any effort on the team. You know,
like
I'm good. Don't worry about it. They're like, no, we insist. So I did it, and I couldn't believe what came back was front and back. These games are signed by
basically the entire team.
The whole team at Retro.
The whole entire team at Retro.
And, you know, it shows, you know, how many people it takes to make a game of this scale, and, you know, you really think about that, and it's fun to just look at, you know, all the different people and all the different stories that they might have. But no, these are, I love these games, and I'm so happy I have these versions of them signed.
And it's so cool because literally they every inch of space that you can like kind of get out of a title sheet that's already kind of busy, right? There's already stuff on it, like has been taken up by these signatures. So it's so cool that you have, I mean, even the spines, like look at the spines of these, they're all taken up. The little, so cool.
Right.
Yeah, I love this. Very fun.
What's next?
I have a very extensive Nintendo coin collection. Coins. Let's just go through these, shall we?
This was a common giveaway at like shows, like an E3 or, you know, like a PAX. And some of them are really amazing.
They're really amazing, and some of them are pretty rare too.
So let's see what you got here.
Keep it all in this little question block. But let's
ooh, it's hefty.
Oh my, so heavy. Let's just take out all of them and see what we got. This is a good one. This is for the... This is a very special one.
The Year of Luigi.
The Year of Luigi, 30th anniversary. I love the back, how it has like a little 8-bit Luigi on it. I'm gonna give these to you as I go through.
I'll just be pocketing these.
This is a Fire Emblem coin, I believe.
Yeah.
You got the 2 different houses on the back.
Right.
It's kind of neat. I like how this one has no branding on it, so
you need to know.
If you know, you know, as they say. As they say. This is a Breath of the Wild coin with the Sheikah eye in the back.
That's nice.
Kind of a different color too, like a more bronzy.
Like brushed or something?
Yeah. Very cool.
That is nice.
This one, we also have this in metal form. This is the Super Smash Brothers 3DS and Wii U collector's coin. This one's really scratched up. Must have had it. It's like really like, you know, polish this or something. Cool 2-tone effect on this one. This one is just a coin, like literally a coin.
A Mario coin.
A Mario coin. But this is from New Super Mario Brothers 2.
Coins.
The coins game. I love how realistic this coin looks. Like it is very well reproduced from the game.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Like I can just taunt you with the smash ball, have it like float around you. Can you hit it? Oh, you can't. It's just out of reach.
These two are really cool. These are both from the Nintendo New York store.
Right.
They made these when the store relaunched, and they actually have a version of this back part of it.
This part, yeah.
But I think it's Mario, actually, not Zelda. I have a Mario one and a Link one. But this back part where it's Mario and this is where everyone comes to play is actually in the floor.
That's super cool. Right when you walk in.
Right when you walk in.
It's like the size of a manhole cover.
Yeah, exactly. It's huge. And so they reproduced these on the back of these coins, and there's a Mario version with Mario's cute little face on. This is the biggest coin out of the bunch. Yeah. And you got a Link one as well. I like this Link portrait. It's like very emo.
It's
like,
cool.
It's very like, kind of reminds me like a coin from like the 1800s or something.
This is definitely like pre-Breath of the Wild.
Pre-Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, this is a
Link,
more classic look.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Nice.
The coin collection.
I'll carefully put them back
In the question.
Oh no, you do that.
You can't do it! Okay, there you go.
Okay, we have one more thing.
We do?
Which is, yes.
Oh yeah, that's right. We do.
Music lovers rejoice. This is a
cool one.
vinyl, Splatoon 2. Only has 3 songs. Only has 3 songs on it. Incoming, Rip Entry, and...
Endorphins.
I can't read this up.
Endorphin
Surge.
I get it.
This was made for, promotional purposes, so it's not meant to be the full soundtrack.
Right.
I don't know how many of these are out there.
It's very small.
I don't think it's a lot, but again, it was, given out at shows or sent out to, special people.
Special people.
Like myself. But let's, if you take the record out, it's such a cool design.
Yeah.
And it's the same, side one, side two.
Have you ever played this vinyl before?
No.
Do you have a
I do.
record player?
I used to work at a record store.
That's a fun story.
When I was in high school, so I'm very familiar with
vinyl solutions.
Cleaning old records and such. So
There you
this
go.
is a really cool one. A lot of people collect, gaming vinyl these days. There's just a lot of it out there.
A lot of it. I think I Am 8-Bit, our friends there,
They do a lot,
and they are so nice and so like high
we've got a couple of those too. I've got the Cuphead one.
The Cuphead one is cool.
Ninja Turtles they did.
Yeah, there's like a
Battletoads one. That's
remember
super
the Battletoads one? It was like playing itself.
It has a sound chip in it, so that when you open the gatefold, it plays the sound. But I think mine got a little wonky,
and I was like, why do I hear Battletoads?
I would just randomly hear it, like, what's happening?
Like, why is there Battletoads music in my head?
Battletoads. So, no.
Yeah, super cool. There you go.
And that's all we got for today.
That's part 2 of Nintendo Treasures.
Part 3 when?
Part 3.
Part 3 when?
Let us know.
Yeah.
You guys are in control, clearly, of our lives. So please let us know in the comments below if you want to see part 3, or tell us, do you have some of these items? I know you don't have Swimmy. Well, you might have Swimmy in the book, but not the signed version. Maybe you read this book. I don't know. But yeah, tell us if you've seen some of these items, if you have some of these items, if there are other items that you're curious about that you think that we might have. Let us know, and we'll probably have it, and we can show it to you.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that's it.
I think so.
All right, we're gonna wrap it up. Thanks for watching, guys.
Bye.
Bye.